this year despite the difficult circumstances.
If everyone would please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Someone who is heroic, brave, and loyal to their country. They fight even when they don't want to. They fight for people they don't know. They leave their kids, brothers, sisters, wives, moms, dads to fight for us. To me, a veteran is strong.
To me, a veteran is a retired warrior who risked their life to protect the country so that we may rest easy and live a life of freedom. They faced hardship and danger with bravery and courage solely for our sake.
To me, a veteran is one of the bravest people in the world and deserve immense respect and thanks.
A veteran means someone who fought for freedom for all.
What a veteran means to me is hope, freedom, sacrifice, honor, protecting our way of living.
To me, a veteran means a man or woman that has served in one of the branches of the United States military. A veteran represents sacrifice, courage, and honor. It is an individual that was willing to pay the ultimate price so that we could continue to enjoy the rights and freedoms we experience every day.
Our nation's service members, past and present, and their families represent the very best of America. Motivated by patriotism and the love of our country, our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Coast Guardsmen, and space warfighters serve at the home and abroad with professionalism, ingenuity, integrity, and devotion. Their families always stand beside them in their missions and as they transition to a civilian life. During National Veterans and Military Families Month, we celebrate the loved ones of our country's men and women who fought in uniform and recognize the sacrifices they have made in support of our nation's heroes. When I first took office, I pledged to our armed forces that I would always have their backs, and that means providing for military families as well. The demands and challenges of military life are shared by the loved ones of our heroes. Spouses, parents, siblings, and children are often shoulder increased burdens and responsibilities when their servicemen and women are called to duty. Military families, and especially spouses, have to endure the stress of frequent relocations and deal with job searches under state licensing regulations that can prevent them from working in their chosen occupations. To address this issue, my administration eliminated unnecessary and cumbersome red tape that stifled career opportunities for military spouses, and the Department of Defense has implemented programs to enhance child care opportunities for military families. Too many veterans carry painful memories and bear physical and emotional scars from their service. We will never forget our veterans who are suffering from mental health issues or the military families that are left from veteran suicide. As president, I have prioritized changing the culture surrounding mental health and promoting a society that recognizes the infinite value and purpose of every life. Last year, I mobilized every available federal resource to develop and implement the President's roadmap to empower veterans and end the national tragedy of society. I also fought for and secured a record of $8.6 billion in funding for mental health services in the most recent Department of Veteran Affairs appropriate bill. In October, I signed the Commander John Scott Hannon's Veterans Mental Health Care Improvement Act, which will bolster these efforts even further. Like never before, we are using a whole-of-government approach to better understand and prevent suicide. No American warrior should ever be forgotten, and no military family should ever be left behind. Since the beginning of my administration, it has been a top priority and my solemn pledge to honor, equip, and protect our service members, veterans, and their families. My commitment has not wavered. America's military might is essential to our safety, prosperity, and national security. Caring for the brave Americans in our armed forces and their families, and upholding our sacred obligation to those who have served with honor is the least we can do for those who have given so much for so many. This month we pledge our gratitude to every man and woman currently serving this nation in uniform, to all of our veterans who help preserve and defend our precious freedom, and to every family member who shares the service and sacrifice of military life. My administration will never stop fighting to enhance and improve the quality for these exceptional Americans. Now therefore, I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Constitution and laws of the United States, do hereby proclaim November 2020 as National Veterans and Military Families Month. I encourage all communities, all sectors of society, and all Americans to acknowledge and honor the service, sacrifice, and contributions of veterans and military families for what they do and what they have done and what they do for every day to support our great nation.
year. From everyone here, take a